I have unearthed this old video of Justice Engoron. Yes, Justice. It's tough to say that, I understand. Who's prosecuting Trump. No, actually, no, that's Latita James who's prosecuting. The judge isn't, right? Okay, but wait till you see this video, because you're going to find out that his biases can boil down to a red sweater. I kid you not. You've got to check this out. Welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to be with you and share the news with you. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Love to have you on board. We've got a great community. Lots of great comments down below you can go check out. Now, Justice Engoron is going to talk a lot about the tools at his disposal to keep people in line. And what's interesting about this is he's speaking, according to the podium, the Holocaust Resource Center and Archives. And you would think that they wouldn't even have this guy in to speak when you hear him talk, because they would understand the dangers of political persecution.
One last thing to say about tools. A lot of what I do involves motions. These summary judgment motions I mentioned. And all right, am I following the law or am I making law? Okay, I'm following law. I'm an impartial referee, but it's hard to factor out my own emotions. And I have tools. Somebody can say, well, Your Honor, you have to throw out this case because it's just like another case. Well, is it just like another case? What if the defendant was wearing a red sweater instead of a blue sweater? Well, that's an extreme example. That wouldn't distinguish most cases, but there are other facts that do. Maybe the education of somebody who supposedly entered into a contract would decide whether the contract was binding. I have a tool that I'll call a tool called estoppel. Somebody makes an argument and I say, you can't make that argument. You made a different argument 3 months ago in this case, or even in another case. So I wish you all luck. I'll stand here or around afterwards for questions. And again, thanks to the administration for having me. I had one last thing to say about tools. A lot of what I do involves motions. These summary judgment motions I mentioned.
Sorry to do that to you. I know he's the most annoying guy to listen to. It's unreal, man, this guy. But did you catch that? My favorite tool is the stop all. You can't make that argument. This guy is unreal. I'm an impartial, but, maybe I'm not. Well, we know he's not impartial out there. He's a complete hack, and so is his law clerk, and she's giving money to leftist freaks, and you guys saw that video that I just did. I mean, they're breaking the law, and they act like they're an impartial judge. This is nuts. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Remember to subscribe and check out my sponsor, MyPillow. MyPillow.com, promo code Lumberjack for big savings on towels, sheets, robes, you name it, and it's the best stuff. I love y'all. Peace out.